Hello and namaste. This is Dipanjan again from Frisco Meditation, and I wanted to take a few minutes and explain our 7 point transformation technique. And if you go to our website or if you follow our previous posts on Facebook or YouTube, you will see that our endeavor in Frisco Meditation has been to not only offer one-off meditation classes. We have a deeper objective, right? And what we really want to offer is, how do I take somebody from point A to point B, right? Point A being wherever you are in your life right now, and point B being where you want to go, right? And that will differ for every single person. For somebody, point B might be you just want to be more peaceful. So for somebody else, point B might be I just want to be more productive at work, right? So whatever that is, doesn't matter. So our objective is not to offer only one-off meditation classes or yoga techniques, but our objective is, how do I really take somebody from this point A to point B using yoga and meditation, right? And we believe that yoga and meditation has that tremendous capability to take you from point A to point B. So, and that's where we have this 7 point technique. So let me explain what that is. So the 7 point technique is essentially, there are two broad categories in the 7 point technique. The first is that for you to go from point A to point B, there are 3 steps. The first step is that we have to get into a practice so that we can relax deeply. Now, relaxing deeply doesn't mean taking a nap or sleeping. Relaxing deeply means consciously resting, right? So it is, you are relaxing, but at the same time you are not completely off, like what happens in sleep. Step number 2 is getting into meditation effortlessly. So once you have had a practice of deep relaxation, then you should be able to, over a period of time, get into meditation effortlessly. So that's step number 2. And step number 3 is being able to detach yourself from all of your psychological drama, right? All of your mental drama, your emotions, your thoughts, everything that's going on within you, right? So that's the 3 milestones that we have. And why do you want to take it into that in this pattern, in those milestones? Is because if you think about it, largely what you are trying to achieve, call it peaceful mind, call it de-stressing, call it being more productive, or getting rid of bad habits, all of that, or if you put it in a bucket, what that essentially means is you want to be the master of your mind and emotions, right? And that cannot happen if you are deeply identified with your mind and emotions. So that's why the 3 point milestones, right? Relax deeply, get into meditation effortlessly, and easily detach from your psychological world. Now, to get to this, through this 3 point milestone, there are 4 techniques that we want to deploy, right? The first technique is meditation, of course. The second technique is deep breathing, or pranayama, and different kinds of deep breathing, pranayama, kriya, etc. Deep breathing has that ability to cleanse multiple parts of our body, mind, being, right? So deep breathing is the second technique. The third technique is knowledge. Now, knowledge, as we have said often, is not only information, right? Knowledge comes in as information, but then through continuous churning in your mind becomes an integral part of your life, right? So knowledge is the third tool that we will use. And the fourth tool is the company of truth, or satsang, right? What do you call it? Satsang, or the company of truth. What does that mean? That means that 2 things broadly: a community, a group of people, and you are in touch with a community or a group of people or teachers that are already in a path and can help you. And second, and most importantly, is your own satsang, right? Which is your continuous churning of the question as to how do I proceed, right? How do I go from here to there? So that essentially is a 7-point technique. So the 7-point technique is 3 milestones so that you can go from point A to point B, and to get through the 3 milestones, 4 techniques or methods that we will use to take you from point A to point B. Now,